I cruised this weekend to rank 1 with these 4-4-2 custom tactics. Let's get into it. So diving in with the tactics, lads, I am going to be showing you my rank 1 rewards straight after this so you can find out whether it's worth pushing to these higher ranks. But as you can see on your screen, this is how we set out our 4-4-2. Balanced on the defensive style, width on 45, depth on 60. Again, I don't push too hard in this formation. I like the defensive solidity. But if I was losing, I would whack this up to like 70, 75 just to try and get back into the game. But 60 for the most part is the perfect balanced. Balanced and direct passing, fairly standard, lads. Width on 45, just tucks those wingers. Well, the left mid and right mid a touch. Players in the box we leave on 5. We don't want to overcommit. We got the left mid and right mid doing bits as well as then the strikers. You don't need to overcommit too much. Corners 3, back post and front post headers, lads. OP. And free kicks 2. We just tend to have a crack. For cheap, safe and reliable FC24 coins, check out MMOEXP in the description down below and use my creator code AYYLP at checkout for a cheeky 5% off. Jeez! So diving in with the instructions, lads, and honestly, this 4-4-2, I absolutely loved it this weekend. It just feels nice to be using something other than the 4-3-2-1, and it feels relatively meta and super competitive. As you'll see, we did get rank 1, but both the strikers are on stay forward, and then we have our faster forward on getting behind. None of them come back on defense. We just have one getting behind, one on balanced, and you just want clinical forwards in this, lads. You definitely have one in your club right now. Your Mbappe's, you Eusebios, you know, there's plenty of options in the game at the moment, so just use your 2 most clinical players. I do recommend having a left footer on the left hand side if you want, but it's not a be all and end all. As you can see, I got 2 right footers up front. The right footer on the left hand side is set up nicely for those near post shots, so there is that. But I do like, for the most part, having the option to go across goal. And often Ansu Fati would come out and I would put Eusebio in striker. And then he would give me that 5-star weak foot element where I could go cross body really confidently. I do like to have one more of an aerial presence up front. Obviously, I've got Ronaldo, who can do a bit of everything. I'm quite fortunate to have him. But he is in a position where he can win headers. He's got aerial and the power header. So he allows me to do that. But there's plenty of options as lads. And if you've got aerial plus on one of your strikers, having them set up as your second striker, phenomenal. And honestly, the way you can tee the Ronaldo up or tee your aerial striker up, knock the ball down to your other striker is insane. But as you can see from the clips, lads, we scored a shed ton of goals this weekend. I really did lock in. The 2 centre mids are stay back while attacking, cover centre, fairly standard. You want one out and out CDM really, a Rodri, but you do want them to be able to play football, lads. You want them to be able to, you know, take some touches. Team of the Year Rodri is obviously a really expensive example, and I was lucky enough to pack him. But there are lots of options that you can use. Like Vieira's really good. That Hullet card's really good. But you want someone that can do a bit of everything, but has got a big frame, can defend, and is nice at pushing people off the ball. And then I've got more of a box-to-box centre mid, a Rolfo, which probably most of you have right now, which is getting a +3 on Wednesday, which is nice. Well, today. But having this combo where you've got someone that's more of a box-to-box and gets up the pitch, as you can see, she scored a fair share of goals, and she scored some important ones for us. Rodri, I don't think scored at all this weekend, but he did his weight in defensive work for us. So do bear in mind your centre mid is your central centre mids are going to be teeing up your strikers as well. So that's why we have 5 on getting to the box for crosses or getting to the box in the tactic session, is because we don't really want the centre mids pushing on too far. Sometimes they will get the opportunity. The left mid and the right mid are on similar but quite different instructions. I've got Julie on the one side, who is on come back on defense, cut inside and get into the box for crosses. And then I've got Felix, who's on come back on defense, stay wide and get into the box for crosses. So the difference is we have one that stays wide and the other that cuts inside. And I will explain how you decide which one does that in a second. But the type of players you want in this position, lads, You want a left foot on the left-hand side, or someone that can do the finesse shots. Felix does have the base finesse shot trait, so, or play style, so he can do those, and he's a specialist in those near post strikes, so that is ideal. And then a right foot on the right-hand side. But then you want blistering speed, lads, in this position, as well as having really good build-up ability. João Felix is brilliant on the ball, brilliant at passing, and same for Julie. If you've not completed this card, I definitely recommend, if it's still available, I'm not too sure, but he is really nice on the ball, the way he dribbles. He's so short, so he's got that nimble. He almost feels like one of the women's players because he's so short. The way he dribbles is insane, and in band gameplay, which is what we got this weekend, he still feels outrageously responsive, which is nice. I did sub both of these out, so in this formation I recommend around the 60th 70th minute mark, because this left mids and right mids do a lot of work. I recommend you sub them out for just like for like replacement. So I brought on Mbappe for Julie, and then I brought on, I think, Hansen for Felix. So just fresh legs, essentially, lads. It's important to keep these guys refreshed because they are going to defend for you and they are going to create a lot of space for you. So they treat them like wingers. Do replace them. Because Julie is on cut inside, Michael Laudrup is our overlapping fullback. So whatever fullback you want going forward, the left mid or right mid has to go and cut inside. So I want my right back going forward, therefore the right mid cuts inside. So basically what that does is Julie comes inside a touch. It also presents really nice passing options for the right striker and the right centre mids because he's coming closer. So you get those passing angles. But then you're creating triangles with Michael Laudrup then coming inside and just creating that width for you. So Julie almost pulls their fullback away from that area and opens up the space for Laudrup, and they've got whipped cross plus. Insane, lads. It's going to present a lot of opportunities. And for this formation, it doesn't matter what fullback you have go forward. Just remember that whatever side you have, the left mid or right mid will have to be cut inside, and then the other side will be stay wide. So because Laudrup goes forward, Zambrotta is stay back while attacking and overlap. Fairly standard, lads. The centre backs, touch them, I will find you. Just don't do it, lads. Just don't do it. If you do touch them, it should only be when you're dunking on people off corner. That's the only time. Where's that? Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll find you. Don't do it. I think that was good enough. I think I got my point across. Ter Stegen is just on balance. The goalkeeper is balanced. We don't put anything on them. Comes across his sweeper keeper. It does more harm than good, lads. Sometimes you catch your goalkeeper no man's land and it's just not good. But that's the 4-4-2, lads. Used it for the entire weekend. The clips we got. I probably had to pick out a few of my favorite goals because we scored so many. But unbelievable formation, lads. Rivals the 4-3-2-1 in my eyes. But let's just get into those rank 1 rewards, lads. Jeez. Did you know 84% of people watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel? So if you are enjoying, remember to leave a like and sub to the channel if you are new. So just before we jump into the rewards, lads, this is the team we used all weekend. And you're probably thinking that backline is pretty sus. But Eric Garcia is actually insane. He's got some good play styles. He's got the Relentless Plus because he was one of those Future Star Evos. Insane card. And I think it's because he's got that 99 composure, 95 reaction. So he's so clean. His defensive attributes are very, very good. With a shadow, he's insane. Tadibo, when he gets an upgrade, he's going to be insane. Laudrup is surprisingly good because we have him on like a lengthy, I believe. Is he? Yeah, controlled lengthy. I packed the Zambrotta on Friday in an 84.5, and he is absolutely ridiculous. And he goes straight into the Barcelona past and present. It's like Barcelona past and present with Team of the Year Ronaldo, because how could you not play this man? Unbelievable. Goal return is obscene. He is a joke, lads. He is a joke. And then Ansu, and then this new Felix that we're working on. He's really nice as well, lads. Leave it in the comments if you did him. And then Julie really did surprise me all weekend. Really nice. Not many goal contributions, but did pull his weight. We have got quite a lot of picks. So I've not opened these 85 plus player picks that have been available. So we've got 4 of them, which is nice. And you'll get to see those on this video. But we've got our 4 84 plus player picks from Weekend League. And then we've got 3 87 campaign mix pack player picks, which is insane. So hopefully we can start seeing some crazy cards. But let's just dive straight into these player picks. And the first one we get a future star. We get Sorloth. So it's a really good start. I've not actually got him yet. So Daddy Sorloth joins the club. We get a Torrent in the second one. And in the third and final one, we get future. Oh, Musiala. He's probably not worth much now, but that's a really cool card. I can't believe he's not worth that much. Again, he'll probably be good for an Evo eventually. And now we move on to the 85 plus player picks, lads. Now these hopefully will pay out. First one we get a pop. You don't mind it. Good fodder. We've got virtually no fodder left in the club. Ooh, I will take stock. Because informs, isn't it? You need those informs. And then another 85 plus player pick. We get, oh, 385s. Which one's the most? They're all so common. And then the last one we get, come on, hook me up. Icon me. A Rodri. We'll take a Rodri. So that's good fodder so far. It's not been a bad return. Sorloth looks like he's going to be a beast. What's that other trait he's got? Chip shot? Chip shot. He looks relatively OP, really, doesn't he? 1 of 4, 87 plus campaign mix upgrades from rank 1. We have 3 of them. Leave in the comments what you got from these picks. We get the first one is... Oh, we get Harry Kane. That's really high fodder. That is really high fodder. I think we might have to take him. We're going to have to take him. High fodder. The second one, come on. More of the same, please. Musiala, we just got him. It's 91. We'll take him again. These buy-in links are crazy. Give me something huge. Last one, we get Politano.
Few moments later.
Yes, lads. So diving back into the weekend league rewards. So we have our 85 times 5, which should be sick. An 87 double. And then we've got our regular packs at the end. So we're going to bust the rubbish ones first. The 50k pack, they never pay out, lads. They never, ever pay out. I think that might be a Mane, though, which wouldn't be too bad. We'll send it up and the rest we'll keep. Send that up. We'll use it. Keep the rest nice and quick. I mean, these 50k and ultimate packs nowadays are absolutely terrible. Ultimate pack we get, oh, purple as we speak. We get, who's this? I have no clue. Oh, it's a double walkout. It could be Mbappe. Oh my God, can you imagine if that was Mbappe? That would have been, I'd have eaten my words instantly. I mean, it's all good fodder. We'll send the rest up. Oh, wrong part. We'll send the rest up. And we'll club the rest. We do use it for just upgrades, to be honest. Now, coins are not something that we struggle too much with. Last ultimate pack. Can we get anything sick? We do get a purple. This is going to be Sorloth, right? Again, another Sorloth. 89 rated. Tradable. We take it. Inform? No. To the end we go. Sorloth. So we take that. He's going to be about 20k. 22k. We take those. 100% every single day of the week. I mean, any coins that we do get, but we're sat at like 6.5, and we don't really know what to do with them. Most of our team is untradeable right now. We're going to go with the 87 double first from Weekend League. We don't really see anything. This is going to be a Oberdorf fan double. What else is in there? Go on. There's 2 87s. So this is answering your question whether you should push for the higher ranks. Probably not. But EA, feel free to prove me wrong in this last pack. 85 times 5. I mean, it's all tradable. We get a green. Is that Brazil? Goalkeeper. This could be Putellas. It's probably going to be Rafinha, though. It could be Putellas. Go on. Give me a first owner Putellas. Oh, it's Rafinha. Of course it is. Of course it is. I had my hopes up for a second there. And we get... I mean, it's decent fodder. But that is the Weekend League rewards, lads. Leave in the comments if you use these tactics, and I'll catch you in another one. Jeez.